nowadays, music just ain't the same. We live in a world of Drake and 2 Chainz, and apparently Future, no lie. Hip-hop, it is mostly fake, but I can't complain. I mean, I still nod my head too and sing along to every single song I see them on the internet and then cut my speakers on. Man, I even Shazam to see what this single's called. And voila, another song about chasing dollars, soundtracks to infidelity, tipping a holler at every little chick in the club, maybe some women too. Maybe it's true. Lately it's cool to parade as a fool, but do we owe a price for the payment that's due, that's past due? Now I ask you, what did those in the past do, or what type of futures do we really want for the babies that's due? Hades, with no mythology, probably the flaws in psychology of society. We drunk off this lifestyle, but running from sobriety. Quietly, we infiltrating silence in the airwaves. We silently prepare slaves, masking in music, backmask and abuse it, chop it, then reuse it, and infuse it in every other sample. Now you spit regurgitated mind frames. So maybe we're just birds. I heard bird-minded mind games will tell us what's fly, and now I'm gonna try and be that. Drop it and bring the beat back. Beat it into submission. The mission is to never see that. I be black and blue, and our eyes, they're getting bruised because everything that we see, it is the cue to being used, and it's cuter to be the pawn. We don't like how rooks move. Oh, but we love how crooks move. Don't like how knights move. Yes, I heard that chivalry is dead. Black kings trying to be queens, and I gotta get this off my chest. Tyler Perry's the strongest black woman I ever seen and seen. It is obscene, but I digress. Please, 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 take off that wig. But yo, those are some hot shoes. What are they? What are they? Jimmy Choos? What are they? 22s? Chrome spoked? I mean. Do they still spin when the tow truck stops and your car is revoked? Grown folk can barely read full sentences, but no egg quote to a Rick Ross song? I'm about to warm it up. Y'all got it crisscross wrong. So excuse me if I sell out. I've been broke too long. But I ain't no jigaboo. I mean, you won't catch me dancing for a nickel like these other little buggers. I mean, how you think they coined the phrase nickel and dime? You Ray Charles could see your ignorance. He was blind too. Open your eyes, for that is what real punchlines do. And you weren't going hard during crunch time, dude. It's game over. I guess I'll have to come back like my name was Jay-Z, but I ain't no savior though. I mean, I am just old school with my lyricism. This ain't no pager though. This is a 3-pager, yo. I am talking single spaced with college rule, cause I am a leaf paper pro. I'm just saying. The highlight of my night was, watching TV reproaching Ferrari prices. I'm 28 and I am still wondering when life is gonna begin. I tell you, I'm not them. Look, I tell you, I've been rapping like Drake since I was 10. And I tell you all the time, but I feel you never listen in, so maybe if I put it on the air, you'll listen in. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Because we just might change something before we all stay doomed. Done. Thank you. I go by the name of DeTyme Poet. I'm gonna hit you with another quick one real quick, but thank you all. You know what, man? Guess what? But you know, I mean, sometimes on stage, when you're truly nervous for good things, you want to relish in all of your anxiety. You know what I mean? Like, so sometimes I get on these stages and I just let the sweat just go. Sometimes I rip my clothes. One time I did this kick during a poem. Now this is no poem, I'm just talking to y'all. One time I did this kick during this poem and I put my leg up, you know what I mean? But I put my leg up higher than that. I put it up like this, you know? And then I swung it around like a roundhouse. And then half of my pants came with it. And then half of my pants stayed on this side. And I was like, well, I guess I'm gonna have to do 3 3/4 of this poem with no pants. But yeah, so I did that. And hey, I'm glad you guys are enjoying. Let me go ahead and hit you with one more real quick, and then I guess we're gonna roll into an intermission. So let me ask you a question, right? What qualities do the knights of the round table exemplify that allows them to slay dragons with the soul of a serpent, but yet strength unimagined, and wings that fly, and breath that burns? Because I am concerned that my cold heart, it holds scales, and my veins, they just cannot revive that good man that once dwelled inside. Bipolar like a flip of a coin, I am all heads or tails in relationships. Double entendres, you see, they wander without footsteps. But I mean, where are we going? Knowing my history, it is no mystery. I was wrecked from the start. But maybe Sean Connery can talk me through this dragon heart. I mean, they say that my arms are too short to box with God, so what am I look like getting on my knees praying to be saved anyways? My legs are not strong enough to even walk amongst the demons and the devils, and my tongue, it sometimes hisses tales of my heart being a rebel avalanche like a pebble. I have picked up more dirt than I can handle along the way, but I spit a slick venom. And you see, that's where you get them. I've seen it too many times, lured in with the lines until she is boa constricted. But if it is only a charmer, it is only karma that he always ends up snake eyes. I mean, dude's flute just played the same tune. And too soon he sees karma will strike like a monsoon. But no, it is not fair, because fate was never there when the melodic music played and dude thought he danced with destiny. He never meant to only dance for a day. Hypnotized by snake eyes, King Cobra I am. Excuse me, he is. For you see, snakes move through snake skins. Snake does because snake is. Snake is because raised by snake farmers. All he sees is snakes. So life taught him to be snake trauma. So life is unfair when life brings snakes karma, especially when you get bit by a chick that knows how to boa constrict in the form of relationships. So here I am slithering, chasing chicks, chasing tail like a rattle raised, shaking hiss. Using tongue to smell foundations breaking. If I can use my tongue for more than a taste of bliss, then I would shed these scales instilled in me. And then maybe I could build what's real in me. But every time that I shed, a new snake skin is revealed in me. Check my lineage. Daddy wore the snake skin shoes, slithering through memories of walking out his fantasies and tales of his legacy trail in his legacy. Mama wore the snake skin blues, never looking for the atom, only looking for the apple. I'm the seed of a disaster. Take a bite and see what happens. My brother wears the snake skin too, conceived of the same sin. I have looked up to snake skin. Nature, nurture, fate, even all in one big equation, and I too have earned my King Cobra cloak like a Bates hoodie zip up, abstract scales like a Dali picture. But my persistence of time, it allowed me to lift up out of every situation a little bit stronger. You see, I rise, so I fly with wings strapped on my back, my eyes cold, jet black, my scales strong and belly fat from the women that I have devoured and left scorn, and my speech readily hot to leave scorches through poems, horns formed from dragon habits. You see, I have adapted past mere belly dancing when I am a serpent of Eve, evolved by time, bearded with the wisdom of a 1,000-year-old mind. Yet I still cannot answer the question, what qualities do the knights of the round table exemplify that allows them to slay dragons, or more importantly, baby, do you have it? For your bite, that is the deadliest weapon on the planet. All I ask is that you please put that apple down. Thank you. Thank you.
Everybody, show some love to all the open mic participants in the first set. Show some love to that teaser set by Mr. DeTyme. Can you show him some love? We are about to have a 10 to 15 minute intermission. We're going to hang out with DJ Alad. If you're a little hot, you can go into the lobby to cool off. If you want some food, you can get some pizza and shawarma over there, some alcoholic and non-alcoholic drinks up top. If nothing, come and meet some of the poets. We'll see you soon. Come back in 10 to 15 minutes as we start our second set. If you're a poet, come and check in with me so I don't make sure I don't overlook you. DJ Allah, you ready? Let's get it. See you in 10 to 15 minutes. We're gonna